Jackson, Mississippi, capital in America, completely disrespected. Cue the intro.
Around it, your mama and your cousin too.
The state of Mississippi will get $4.4 billion from the federal infrastructure package. And here's how they decided to spend it. $3.3 billion for roads and bridges. $429 million for water lines and pipes. Will receive about $429 million over 5 years to improve the water infrastructure across the state. The money is expected to be divided up by state lawmakers to municipalities and counties across Mississippi. As you can see, the $429 million itself is not close to being enough to fix the water problem in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, to be honest with you, the mayor, I may mispronounce the name, Mumbamba, sorry, estimated it costs $2.2 billion to fix and update Jackson, Mississippi's water infrastructure. The state decided to give him $75 million. The $700 million package that was supposed to be on Joe Biden's desk to sign to give money directly to Jackson, Mississippi, was voted against by two of Mississippi's own congresspeople. We sit here on this channel and we debate on schools, which school has better funding, which school has better football, basketball, how to get more black kids to come to HBCUs, how to get more white kids to come to HBCUs. We're missing the bigger picture. Right now, the country's going through a battle with what's called CRT, and I still don't get that. But this right here is damn near a genocidal effect. When the governor does not care about the water in the city he works in, that outweighs everything else. The fundamental basic element needed for life itself, the very first thing needed is water. When you're exploring the universe, the first thing you look for when you finally find life is water, so the chemical reactions can happen to generate life. Well, when you have the capital city, capital of a state in America, where they've had water issues for decades, coming out with something that looks like weak coffee, and there's no help coming. What does that tell you about the people who are in charge of this? What's the quick fix? Is there a quick fix for Jackson? Can we just vote everybody out? Start from scratch. Like Ross Perot once said, burn it down and start over. Will your vote really, really matter? We can shine the light on people and try to get them out of office, out of the way. But will it really matter over time? Mississippi is the poorest state in the country. Let's just be honest about that, okay? It took me a while to figure that out living in Texas, but the amount of income coming to the state, the tax revenue, is not great. So it's kind of one of those things where you're not bringing me money, I don't need you. Somewhere along this whole experiment called America, we have gotten used to, if you don't do exactly as I say, I don't need you. In politics, it's like Democrat or Republican. If you didn't vote for me, I'm not going to assist you. I'm not going to give you your needs. But it's very hard for me to sit back and see a city that is one of the blackest cities, population-wise, in the country, to get disrespected like this. There is no movement. There is no change. There's only been people talking about, well, we can. We hope, we wish, we pray. How's that working right now? Well, January 6th, 2021, I believe, Trump supporters stormed the Capitol because of the fact that they believed in their hearts that they mattered. They believed in their hearts that Joe Biden must appease them as well, even though they supported the losing candidate. Well, honestly, they didn't think he lost the thing. They think he cheated. But they stormed the Capitol. Thousands of them stormed the Capitol. They stormed it knowing that a couple will go to jail. If their belief was true and Donald Trump was to become president again, he would just give him a pardon. That was the belief they held so dear to their hearts. They were willing to overthrow the freaking government to make sure their man stayed. I am not trying to incite a riot. I am not trying to tell you to storm the Capitol and try to get water for Jackson. But when people are not left with an option for the basic need, the basic element of life as we know it, what is left to do? Let's be honest, folks. How many years did Flint need to get their stuff done? That's a Democratic state. Michigan. Democratic presidents were going in and out. Congressmen. Now you got Republicans doing the same damn thing. When are y'all gonna realize it's not about the party on your back? It's not about who the hell you vote for. It's about you making their ass understand that you are their boss. You letting them understand that without you, there is no them. I wish I had an answer right now to give Jackson. I wish I really did have an answer to give him. I don't. But all I do know is this. It's a question for my brothers and sisters in Jackson, Mississippi. What are you willing to do to get your voices heard? I'm Coach Simmons. I'm praying for you. And I'm out.